It goes without saying that Arcraiders has done something truly special not only in the shooter genre, but for gaming in general. It's a game that's brought people together from all corners of gaming, even people who've never played extraction shooters before. And it's given them something to play, to talk about, and to enjoy. So in this video, we're going to take a look at just a few things that make this game so special. Arcraiders has been out for a little over 2 weeks now, and it has been on everyone's radar, everyone's feed, timeline, etc. This game is everywhere, and for good reason. It's pulled together the gaming community in a way that we rarely ever see. Die-hard COD players are playing Arc, Battlefield players are playing Arc, Tarkov players, RPG players, etc., etc. Almost everyone is playing this game, and they're talking about it. What's even better is that the praise that the game is being given is almost unanimously high. So what is it about Arcraiders that sets it apart? One of the most prominent reasons has to be that it is one of the first games to hit a AAA quality level of production within Unreal Engine 5, and it works nearly flawlessly. Seriously, the performance is amazing. The scale of the game, the visual fidelity of the game, the environment, the ambiance of the game, it all works so well that it's hard to believe that every other game doesn't feel like this. Now, Embark Studios is probably not a studio you think about when you hear $100 million gaming budgets and record-breaking sales. But off of the back of the finals, Arcraiders has propelled this studio to a global stage. A studio that, quite frankly, every other studio should be taking notes from. Now, we mentioned just a second ago how this game looks, and this game is without question beautiful. It's one of the first extraction shooters that I've personally ever played that makes the world feel alive. There are a lot of different weather effects and events that occur in real time within the game, arc that are flying and walking around, particle effects floating through the air from fire, dust, rain, tumbleweeds, etc. The world feels like it's living and breathing. It's not simply a static box that you're walking around in while nothing else happens other than you breathing. This, alongside the scale of the game, has delivered a strikingly well-balanced arena to play in. Sightlines when standing on top of mountains or hills feel great, they're fantastic. It feels like you have a good sense of what's going on around you and wouldn't easily miss spotting players, even despite the scale. This could also be in relation to the fact that the game's third person, so the environments that are around him or her may just seem more well-balanced than if it was in first person. But what really makes Arcraiders special to me is not the laundry list of things that it's done right on the visual side of things or the fluidity of the gameplay. It's that it's a game that is brand new, an infant in the industry, but already has so many people contending for it being a Game of the Year nominee, which of course would be insane. Probably won't happen though. My last video was actually about the shooter genre finally starting to heal, and Arcraiders is by far the gleaming light that showcases not only what's possible, but what should be the minimum standard going forward. What's even crazier is that Arcraiders doesn't even present anything that's radically new in terms of the way that extraction shooters work. It's more so the fact that it does just work, and it works incredibly well. The Arc present a real threat that are a challenge to the raiders who get caught by them, and if out in the open and not prepared, can be easily overwhelmed by them. Thinking about getting cute with a leaper from a rooftop? Well, think again. Getting frisky with a queen? You better be really smart with how you use your gadgets and grenades, because you're going to be in the fight of your life. It's also one of the few, if not the only, extraction shooter that makes me feel like I'm invested in the story of what actually happened to this world. We get codices and brief cutscenes throughout the game, but I genuinely do want to be guided through and shown what happened to this place before being forced underground. That is something that I really do hope continues to unfold for Arcraiders. It goes without saying that Arcraiders is truly a once-in-a-generation game game for me as an older gamer. It's everywhere, all over everyone's timeline. It's breaking all sorts of Steam records. It's getting mostly unanimously high praise. This game has done something that very few games are ever able to achieve across multiple genres. If you haven't seen or played Arcraiders, I don't know where you've been, and I highly recommend you give it a shot, especially since it's only $40. It has been a truly great month for shooters and the shooter genre as a whole, and I only hope that going forward, game developers foster healthy competition between each other and continue to make their products better and better. That's what all of this ultimately has to result in. It's not simply about Battlefield beating COD anymore or Arcraiders beating Tarkov. It's about each game delivering something that is so well executed, all of them have no choice but to elevate their own bar.